Fatima's decision not to immediately rescue Zac highlights her stance on accountability and the importance of Zac failing to see the consequences of his reckless actions. Bryce and Nathan managed to secure Zac's release from jail, and Angela's quick decision to invite a new man into her home raises concerns about safety and hints at potential trouble ahead. Hello. Welcome to my channel, TV-DICTION, where we talk about all my latest TV obsessions. As you can tell from the title, we'll be discussing episodes 13 and 14 of Zatima Season 3. Fatima and Carney are in the hospital room with Jeremiah as they try to connect the dots as to why Zac is in jail for murder when Jeremiah is actually alive. Can't even lie, Carney and Fatima really look like a good dynamic duo together, okay? I'm here for it. But I'm not mad at Fatima for making the decision not to call anyone immediately for Zac because in all honesty, why should she? Zac made his bed and he has to lie in it. She was trying to prevent all of this from happening from the get-go, and yet Zac still went off the rails and acted all recklessly. So why is it her responsibility to clean his mess up? He had no regards for his future, their future, or his children's future. Now, why should she carry the responsibility of saving him when in reality she can't even save him from himself? Connie shouldn't be judging Fatima's decision right now because she is right. Zac is showing no remorse for his actions and he needs to sit in jail and sit with his actions a little more. I get that Bryce and Preston are now in business together, but do they have to be together all the time? Like, Bryce is really on my last nerve. But, once again, shout out to Preston for being a reliable go-to for Zac. I so wish that Fatima would have actually took Dr. Reed up on his offer to talk to him about herself and how she's feeling right now because it's a lot and she doesn't have a healthy outlet for all those emotions right now. Take that S off your chest, sis. You ain't got to be superhuman all the time. How is Bryce showing empathy by making this situation about him? Like, he's completely ignoring everything that Zac has gone through in his life that would have driven him to this point with his brother and reduced it to being because he stole a little money from Zac. Like, be so for real right now. And Angela needs to stop coddling that grown-ass man and give him a true reality check. Dang, everyone just pops up at the condo without calling first. Like, damn, what happened to common courtesy? No, y'all just gonna pop up? Okay. Preston is a better friend than me because I am not going to be groveling to your girl to answer your phone because you effed up in this way. Like, couldn't be me. Especially since he is still not showing any remorse for his actions. Like, yeah, no, you're gonna have to figure that one out on your own. Like I said before, Zac made his bed. He's going to have to lay in it. And it's unfair for him to try and make Fatima feel guilty for choosing to walk away for the time being. Because he only apologized because he felt like that's what Fatima wanted to hear, but not because he actually meant it. Nathan's ass always wanted to buck up and be mad towards Fatima for no reason. No one should be judging Fatima's decision to keep Zac in jail just for a little longer. He belonged there, okay? He needs to sit with this. As Fatima said, because Zac was willing to risk his entire future behind this. So he needs to feel the effects of what that could actually look like, okay? He needs to feel that the possibility of losing everything is real. And Connie, I'm rooting for your ass now. Tread lightly about insinuating that something is going on with Fatima and Dr. Reed. Tread lightly, ma'am. Please and thank you. Now, how the hell does Deja find a way to be this messy? So she just happens to know a CEO that could get Zac that picture of Fatima and Dr. Reed? Like, be so for real. Like, ain't no way she really that effing bird brain. Like, come on now. And what is the purpose of her doing that? at this point, it's not even because she wants Zac. It can't be. Like Belinda, Deja has no true rhyme or reason on why they keep trying to separate Zac and Fatima. It's all for sport now, and it's getting out of hand and it's getting old. In this latest episode, we saw Fatima firmly deciding not to immediately help Zac, as it's revealed that Jeremiah is still very much alive, as she is standing firm on the fact that Zac must sit with his consequences of his reckless actions and lack of regard for their future. Bryce continues to exhibit self-centered behaviors about the whole ordeal. Extreme eye roll on that. Preston is still remaining to be a supportive friend and holding Zac down throughout, all this. And Deja's messy, meddling behind is trying to throw another wrench in Zac and Fatima's relationship, as if they're not going through enough right now. So, this same CEO that knows Deja's messy behind also knows Nathan's no good behind. Like, why am I even surprised? Atlanta really that small? Like, damn. Nathan. Every time we think we're about to give you an ounce of redemption points, you go and do something stupid as hell. Like, every chance you get, you try to create division between Zac and Fatima, and then throwing Connie and Tony under the bus too. Like, you're literally good for nothing. Sir, please go sit down somewhere. While I get where Nathan is coming from, he also needs to have an understanding for where Fatima is coming from. And he's not doing Zac no favors in not having him face the magnitude of his actions. Trying to bail him out without him showing any remorse for what he actually did will do no good for him, okay? Because he won't learn from this, and he will be doomed to be in the same predicament again. Okay, Angela and Fatima with the bestie fitness bonding time. Why is everyone taking a judgmental tone with Fatima not wanting to immediately swoop in and clean up this mess for Zac? Like, dang, he does need to learn his lesson. He need to sit with the fact that he literally is arrested for killing his brother. Although he didn't, he could have. He really needs to learn his lesson. Angela's creep radar must be broken because this man is screaming creep. Like, why was he looking at her like that? I don't like it at all. Bryce is so scary, dog. Now, why would he scream like that when he saw Nathan? But shout out to Nathan, I guess, for actually tracking him down to try to help Zac. Now, who is this Leslie woman? Fatima with friends from the past like Belinda. I'm side-eyeing this one until she shows me that she could be trusted. Exactly, Angela. I don't play by my best friend either. Go ahead and join the line for real. She's the best friend. She number one. We don't know you, lady. We don't know you, Leslie. We don't. Look at that, Nathan. Went behind Fatima's back to tell Zac all for y'all not to even be able to help him. So this was all for nothing. Ugh. I'm going to have to be on Fatima's side with this one, Angela. You just met the man. Why is he already invited to your house? Why couldn't he take you on a proper date first? That man very well could be dangerous. We all know how Tyler likes to repeat storylines, so I am hoping that this doesn't end like a Danny and what's-his-face situation. Hopefully, Angela is playing it smart about the guys that she is inviting to her home. While I am team single woman acting single, but I'm also about women being safe out in these streets, okay? Some of these men are crazy scary. Okay, I guess goofy-ass Nathan and gook-ass Bryce was able to get jailbird Zac up out of jail, for the time being. See, this is what I was talking about, Angela. Please show some better discernment about who you invite to your home. Thank God he ain't tried anything crazy. He just spoke out the mouth crazy, but this could have went left really quickly. I'm going to assume that there's some leaked sex tape or something out there of Angela on the internet. That could be like the only thing that leaves, her gagged like that. Anyways, this episode wasn't much to phone home about. Fatima was faced with criticism for the lack of urgency to use the information of Jeremiah's aliveness to help Zac out. But in the end, it was the unlikely duo of Bryce and Nathan who were able to get Zac released from jail. And Angela's quickness to invite a new man to her home puts her in a vulnerable position with possible drama looming in the air for her. Down in the comments, let me know your thoughts on episode 13 and 14. Until next time, thank you for watching.